Well, the radar says the heavy stuff still a few hours away, but snow is falling as we near kickoff.
Well, all right. I guess we're not going right then and there. Alright, guys. We need to get back in this freaking win column. Guys haven't yet, close the live chat, hit the like button, share the stream, you know, all that good stuff. So we have hit 1,602 subscribers, so, you know, the next goal, 1,700. That's what we're going to be pushing. A little bit of flurries here in New England.
Patriots. Set for football now from snowy Massachusetts. And we are underway in Foxborough. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
All right, that's a good trip up. Slow him up just a tad. So, that's always good enough.
All right, I knew I forgot to ask a question when we sat with the coaches about just how aggressive will you be bringing a ball out of the end zone, and what's the green light for your returner? In this case, it should have been a red light. Should have stayed in the end zone. Terrible field position to start this drive.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Love.
Swinson.
He's got him in. Complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. Going right back to Fant. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it down to the 32.
I gotta get the crap figured out here quick.
What kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to
turn around, Trey.
Too fine instead of just letting it
around, dude.
That's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect. Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they went to the challenge.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Okay, right.
Gotta watch this bubble.
Love, they go play action now.
There's a sack.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Another try after the first down sack. Love.
Just let DK. Where's
touchdown?
Cornhill?
DK Metcalf.
Cover 2.
With career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Should have went to the inside.
Turn there, almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
19 tight. 19. Cut 19.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Why aren't you throwing it when I freaking tell you to?
Picked up by Javon.
It's alright. It's
And the
alright.
Bears will have solid
Yeah, we like to
position
change.
here as they take over.
Even if I play stupid.
5-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Ready,
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Jabari Zuniga with the stop.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Love looking to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On 1st and 10, Love. And he's left with no option
That's just
here
gonna
but
get
to
there.
throw
He
it
doesn't.
away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Play action this time with Love. They'll roll him out right. And he's got
Thornhill,
his man.
that's twice now
Robinson.
that you've gotten scored on.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score.
We'll get it figured out.
14-0.
We just got to do it quick.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And that just got tipped.
Now here's a pass on
His
first
safety's
down. It's
actually
knocked
freaking
away
covered.
and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And some room to maneuver. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Get it. 18, Pioneer. Check. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins.
There you go.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Quez Watkins, 68 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Oh, I was just about to say.
Worst kicker on YouTube.
All season,
Worst kicker on YouTube. I'm bad.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Love's throw into the hands of Fan. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2.
I left it. Jesus. And I completely spun around like I had no idea what the heck I was doing.
Midfield before going out of bounds. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Comes back out in that formation. He's not.
17.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
All right, we got a little more snow on the
Just
ground.
a yard on the first down carry. So
the first quarter went by. We started picking up some more, a little bit more snow.
There by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Oh. Who the heck was I even looking at? I was not looking there. I don't even know where my user went. I wasn't paying attention whatsoever.
Run pays off for 29 yards.
Let's go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Okay, ready?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Love now. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
You know, any other time my guys are going to continue to
A
run.
great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful.
Hey, guys, if you guys are watching this, do me a favor. Pull up Twitch and go to Maverick946. He's currently in the process of trying to hit Twitch affiliate. He needs to go and get his average viewer count up, and he needs to go ahead and he needs to hit the 3. So if you guys can, pull him up as well. It would be greatly appreciated.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. You're on the road.
Don't know who the hell you're throwing to.
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them.
I gotta figure something out quick, guys.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the ball, on the ball.
Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Why is my offensive line so damn bad?
Incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Throw the ball when I hit the button, dude.
The Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half.
It just leaves that wide open.
Nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Love.
Thornhill, what the hell are you doing out there?
Another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. Now Love. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets it inside.
Thornhill's getting put on the bench.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Right back to him on first down. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 3 now, here they come on third and goal. To throw now, here's Love. Got his man, and it's caught.
All right, so now it's McKinstry that just wants to get freaking picked on.
DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point up and good.
This team does not
and
want
that
to play
pushes the lead
football.
up to 23. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Like, why does my left side not want to block?
So we've come to halftime
It was all the last
after a
game,
very
too.
one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it.
Hold your block.
Suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Doug Costin in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. On play action, they'll throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, I'm surprised that's not freaking
line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save
I might need
points
to
on
get
the
back to my
board
original
when this drive
offense.
is over.
This just isn't.
Okay.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
It's in your hands.
The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They're going to try and throw.
And nobody
The
fucking
route
covers
connects
him.
with Fant. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Love. Rolling to his right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Love's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll be marked
Nobody
down
wants
at
to
about
guard
the
anybody.
26-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4
Literally,
before he's
nobody
out
wants
of
to guard a
bounds.
single freaking person.
23 yards, the final tally.
Fight 60. Ready?
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Noah Fant halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bears are an extra point away from going up by 30. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Flushed out right, over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They're going to look to throw. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good.
How do you have matchup nightmare and you can't even get away from a freaking linebacker?
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 34 yards. And the Patriots get a bit closer. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing. Love.
Thank you, Trey.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Well, he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Now on 2nd and 13. Love. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn up.
And intercepted.
There we go.
The turning point they need. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown! Marquez
Rally, baby.
Scantling, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Pats have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. This time, the extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it was very close.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
After the sack on 1st down, Love.
All right, that's okay.
A big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Love.
Thank you, Shaq.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
What are you challenging? You can't challenge nothing. That's me. We got rally season, baby. Come on.
I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced it.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
Why are you... Stop running away. That's on me. I got hit. Oh, we had a beat's head.
Another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right
That's
now.
all he's going to do. He's just going to run now.
They've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
65 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. The slot man in motion right. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Nah, that's
Throw
good,
left
fine.
side complete to Smith-Schuster. Touchdown Bears! Juju Smith-Schuster from 3 yards out. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4. And this is intercepted.
My offensive line refuses to block me. I don't know why. I have no idea why my offensive line does not want to block whatsoever.
It's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he will fight his way in, not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the And now here is another interception. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. The quick slant caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Chicago, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Patriots.
Alright, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you can. Until next time, peace.
The loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they will try to get back in the swing of